Anyone rushing to bail suspects will be arrested, says governor. The governor stated this on Tuesday at an emergency meeting on peace and security with stakeholders in Jos. According to NAM, the meeting focused on the August 14 incident and other attacks in Basa, Jos South, and other places. On August 14th, a total of 22 people were killed while several others sustained injuries when suspected Muslims attacked Muslim worshippers traveling along the Rokuba Road in Jos North, LGA. While expressing concern over the recent attack, Lalong said serious action would be taken against persons found culpable, while victims will receive compensation. The rush to bail suspects of unrest when arrested for investigation frustrates efforts to find lasting solutions to insecurity in Plateau. Henceforth, people rushing to bail suspects will also be arrested, he said. If you find them, please arrest them. If people rush to bail them, arrest them. Wow, okay. He said that such action would deter people fond of bail suspects of unrest, alleging that some persons could be sponsors or accomplices to such crime. True, but we don't really know that for sure. Lalong noted that the meeting with critical stakeholders comprising former governors, political leaders, traditional and community leaders was to seek their views on measures to end the cycle of violence in Plateau. According to the governor, insecurity, particularly in some LGAs, requires concerted efforts towards lasting peace. The governor also expressed concern over the misuse of social media platforms to cause tension through the spread of fake videos and messages. Addressing religious leaders and other stakeholders, the governor urged them not to incite their followers with sermons or comments on insecurity, noting that clerics, they are also guided by the constitution. Wow. The governor also warned against protests, noting that such actions could trigger violence. But then, of course, it's never just a message. It has to be a message supporting or against, or in between. But there has to be direction with the message. So whatever message it is, you just don't want the message to bring about violence, I guess. It's funny how the country or the governors can be proactive, because it's new. We haven't seen this before, and that's what it is. It's new. We have not seen them this active. It's not the first time people have been dying in the north or in Plateau. But now this is the problem. It's not the first time. And now they are pulling strings together to make sure that people are safe. Not that it's a bad thing. It's just, since when? Since when? That is the question. Let's look at the comment section below. Someone here says, Mr. Governor, so being a governor is more important to you than your people killed in your state. How many have you arrested? Just because they tried and killed only 22 Fulanis, you want to kill yourself? I mean, of course, death is not something you play with. And the argument is not that you should not care about people that have just died. Of course, they just died. Of course, you should care. But it's the irony, because right now everyone is selfish and everyone wants to survive. So it's like, excuse me, why are you showing more attention to this group than me? Especially as in the same circumstances, this exact same thing happened, but you show little to no concern. That is basically the argument. Someone said, Mr. Governor, take them to court. You are not the law. It was the law that you put there. Stupid governor, you hate your people. We already know who you are. Don't worry, time shall tell. If all the killings in Nigeria can be handled like this, Plateau killing, Christian protector like this, justice giving them this way, all these killings in Nigeria would have been a thing of the past. Maybe not a thing of the past, but definitely a strange thing to happen, because it'd be so random, because it doesn't happen often. That's basically it. That is literally just it. Um, Somebody else says, have you been able to arrest those who killed 70 Plateau people before now? How come your justice is one sided? See? And Nigerians will continue to talk. As honestly as they should. As they should, because I think it's okay that it's good to realize the disrespect. We know we've been disrespected, but what would happen out of this? Nothing. So it's not like as if things are going to change. Let's not kid ourselves. Someone here says, this is the most hopeless statement I have heard from a governor. Do the right thing or else revenge is for sure. I don't know. Nigeria, I don't know what's going to happen because it's the selfishness. We're just too selfish, man. It's as a result of a lot of factors, but the fact is that we're selfish. And to move forward, we need to change it. That's it. It's as simple as that. Well, it's as simple being said like that. But mentally, that's where the change has to happen first before it happens, physically. So we've got to raise awareness and sensitization and raise campaigns because we are too divided to make any change. It's as simple as that. We're too divided and we're too selfish. So that's it. Except we don't want to change, then things will get worse and potentially we could become like Afghanistan. But really and truly, until Nigerians stop being selfish and until Nigerians are ready to be united, all this will keep happening. The government will keep disrespecting us and guess what? Nothing will happen. It will take time. It would happen little by little where we don't expect it and boom, a new government has taken over and Nigeria would become a thing of the past. I mean, it already is in some context. From 2015, before Buhari's administration, Nigeria basically ended. From Buhari's administration, that's when there's a new country. Well, UAR, as they recommended. But yeah, that really is it. That really is it. Listen, it's never that complicated. It is never that complicated, never that serious. The fact remains that if change needs to happen, because what's the point of talking about all these things? I'm tired. Everyone is tired. The conversation is boring. The conversation is dead. We might as well not have these conversations if we're not going to do anything about it. It's as simple as that. That's it. Put what you think about it and don't forget to like and subscribe.